What's going on, guys? Welcome back inside of Kingshot. It is KvK day and there is about an hour and a half left. We are attacking turrets, we are holding down positions and trying to pull in the victory. But today is really all about the preparation that went on as we were trying to take the lead to start off our KvK today with yesterday's upgrades and yesterday's investments. And as you can see, yesterday we had a lot going on. I came through with a ton of upgrades. We activated both the buff, we activated our building queue, we activated our pet for building, and we finally spent a bunch of the true gold that we've been saving and holding on to for quite so long. So I essentially came through and I upgraded anything that was required for my town center to get the upgrade, which we were able to get the town center all the way up to True Gold 3, which was quite nice. I am not typically the player that likes to sit on upgrades and keep things idle. I don't like builders being idle. But I reprogrammed my brain and now I just wait for a KvK or a Kingdom of Power to come through, and that's when I spend my forge hammers, that's when I spend my true gold, and that's really when I try to utilize the majority of my speed ups, minus playing and still participating in a bunch of the events that are going on to get those passive rewards. So as you can see, we get our range upgraded right here. We got our, I think it's our cavalry upgraded as well. And then we even went for our center, but we did eventually run out of true gold because, you know, it is not an endless source. It is kind of the thing that ties you back from actually really being able to progress. I did end up buying 1 week's true gold pack inside of the game. And I want to remind you guys, if you ever want to purchase anything inside of Kingshot or other mobile games, I've teamed up with Top Up Live, and there's a link in the description. It's going to be able to get you packs inside of Kingshot, other kingdom builders, or other mobile games for a fraction of the price. And then if you use code ECHO, it saves you an additional 12%. So it's going to be a lot less expensive for you to make those purchases inside of the game from utilizing my link in Top Up Live, and it supports my channel. That is in the description of every single video I put out. They're a sponsor that I'm enjoying working with, that I've saved some money with myself, and that you guys can too. So thanks for supporting. Go save yourself some money if you buy something in the game. If you don't, that is 100% totally cool too. So my upgrades are going through right here, and I think we basically got ourselves, to the point where it is all done. But we didn't just focus on doing upgrades to buildings. We also went over to the academy. And I decided to use a whole bunch of speed ups on the academy so that we could just get this research done, go with the help, and then use all the speed ups. And remember, I wanted to use speed ups for the academy versus, and I'm talking about general speed ups for the academy versus for building speed ups, just because of the time that it takes. So we looked, so what we got something else going right here. And then we just got our research going, used a bunch of resources because of course these types of upgrades this quickly are going to go through resources, and then we just kind of moved on. Now, as it sat, we did some decent stuff. We were looking to see where else could I get points? Where else can I progress? And if we remember, I came over to look to see, is there any shards that we can do for starring up our heroes? We had just one right down here, which was a quick and easy one, which is fine. But then we realized, oh, let's go and head on over to some of our pets. And of course, I decided to go with my lion. We advanced the lion, and then we were doing all of our taming of the lion, just trying to auto tame him up and earn as many points as we could for the Kingdom of Power from doing all this. Now, a question that I have, and something that I'm not 100% clear on, is if I do my Kingdom of Power events, you have like for some of these events, you have 5 days, you have 7 days to do all of these activities, right? Well, what happens, because on the final day, it's typically, you can do all of the things that you were able to do throughout the other time, you could do it all on that final day. What if you just didn't do days 1 through 6 and you did everything that you had on the final day? Does that penalize you, or are you able to still get good results out of doing it that way? Looking forward to what you guys have to say. Now we're back into our KvK, and I want to go join and start attacking some of these turrets. So we're going to go here, send a whole bunch of archers and the rest, see if we're going to be able to join that rally or if we're going to be kicked out, literally utilizing the same champions, the same heroes that others are using inside of their quest to take down all of these positions. Again, there's only about an hour and a half left inside of this. Let's actually, I think we can take a look right here. We can see our alliance rankings as of right now. As you could say, Kingdom 819 crew at number 1 as far as alliance points go. The preparation phase, we were also in number 1 for that. But let's take a look right over here for the occupation details. Looks like we're occupying some, but not all. So I'm not sure where's the time breakdown on this. I thought there was a breakdown of time so we could see where everything. Here we go. KvK rankings, personal points. All right, I was hoping to get like a who's in the lead right now type of a situation, but we didn't get that, unfortunately. But this is like legit complete mayhem. As we can take a look, 1 hour 25 minutes left right here, and occupation, you're looking at the total occupation time, we're at 1 hour 39. The opponent is at 1 hour 59, so we're actually 20 minutes behind on occupation. So it looks like we have some catching up to do. And again, I'm returning, and it's probably because I only have True Gold 2 troops. So here's my question. I do all of the upgrading that I possibly can. I come here to KvK, I send troops to assist, and they get booted back. So I feel as if I'm unable to participate in some of these events because my troops aren't the level that are required or as high as some of the other people that are playing. So it makes me feel kind of irrelevant. So instead, we will look at some of these comments that came in from yesterday's video. Mr. ABC always coming in with the solid comments. He says, don't you dare use general speedups for construction, use them for research. Your tech tree will take almost 3 years to complete, so use as many speedups on it as possible. Great advice, and that is 100% my plan. We have Al Fitry saying, Mystic Trial every week. I take Mithril Shard, Charm, White Paper, Hero XP, and Hero Gear. Priority to get the Mithril and Shards every week. That material is very expensive if you buy a pack. Appreciate that as well. And then think about it too. 714 says, I don't think you get points for upgrading skills, so you should just upgrade the skills when you can. And they're talking about the skills of my heroes themselves. Thanks for the comments, guys. I appreciate you. I mean, that said, we may as well come in here and upgrade Rose's skills, right? Let's upgrade her skills as far as we can. Why don't we just do that? We can get her to 4 all the way down the board here and all the way over here. True Ascended all the way to 4. Make her a little bit more viable. What do we got here? Do we unlock quick equip some gear? We got some better gear. I don't have her in very good gear yet, though, unfortunately, but she will be very soon. Gear here, 92. I'm still trying to work this up. No, I don't want to do that. I want to go with the enhance, quick select, enhance, confirm. Did we get her up another level right there? I don't think so yet, but she's well on her way. So I'm gonna sit here and see opportunities to potentially join rallies. Let's see. I just saw someone saying fill my rallies. Let's see if I could find them in here, and I will fill that rally. I'm gonna let's come and find one that we may not get kicked out of. All right, another attempt is on the board. I will keep you guys up to date tomorrow in the video with what goes on with our KvK, how we did, if we were able to pull in the victory, or if we lose. Make sure you come through, subscribe to the channel. See you guys back here tomorrow.